Guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I am just going to do a quick little update on my Royal save file and where I'm getting to because it's been a little bit of a hot minute. And also, the reason I'm also making this video is because I know my videos have been lacking, and there's a good reason for this. So back in, I think it was end of February, beginning of March maybe, my fiance smashed his finger, and so he ended up taking some time off of work. So his schedule was kind of crazy for a while with doctor's appointments and things. um it's healed fine, he's okay. But he has switched jobs, and when you're coming from a job that you, no, I wouldn't say like you really enjoyed, but like you just went through the emotions eventually. Um and you had been there for a very long time, like swapping to something that new, it's not necessarily something that you're going to enjoy or something that you're going to be able to like stick it out with. So there has been some shifts in schedules, and I think things are about to be like a little bit more norm because the last job he had, he was coming home like really late at night or whatever, and I was with the kids like all day. So by the time like he would get home, I was tired and I just wanted to kind of like relax and go to bed. But this new job is more like kind of on the schedule where I'm used to. So I will be able to obviously have my energy back a little bit, and I'll be able to kind of sit down and record. And that's one of the reasons why I haven't really sat down and recorded, is because by the time everyone goes to bed, I'm literally exhausted, and I've been going to bed like almost 2 hours earlier than I used to. So it's been a bit crazy. It's been a bit hectic for me with like the schedule changes for my family. And then obviously the kids are on like school break. So that's been crazy too. But now, like I said, that things seem to be settling back down for me. I should have regular videos coming out. I'm still going to be posting my streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays like I've been doing. But I also want to get back into like the actual recorded videos on the Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays like I've been trying to do. I know that a couple weeks there I had some coming out, mainly just like the last month, because last month has just been the most hectic for me with the kids being off school and everything. It's just been really, really, really crazy. So I really do apologize. I am going to get back into it. Please just bear with me. But I just wanted to kind of give you an update of what I've been working on in the background of things. Because like I do have an update coming for my save file. I've worked on that quite a bit by myself. So it's not as much as I would like, but it's a good fair bit amount to show you guys. And then I've been working on my 2 to 4. I've been working on my royals. So there's a bunch of different stuff, and also I've got my stuff updated for my medieval gameplay. So I'm going to be able to make another stream of that and break that down into videos for you guys. So I'm very excited about that as well. So I have some really good things coming. I've been working behind the scenes while I'm not feeling up to recording because I am so tired. Anyways, so I've officially started going in and remodeling my world. This is my Willow Creek castle for my royals, and this house is completely remodeled inside and out. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm really happy with it. I have some stuff drawn up online, which I'll show you that in a little bit. It pretty much just states like what I want for each thing. So I've decided that having this many kingdoms is just too much. That would be way too much to keep up with that amount of Sims. But I have told you guys in the past that I do want to play my like almost like an integrated save, but not quite as in depth as my Sims 2 to 4, because that's like really in depth. I want it more so to be just like things that would pertain to like a royal household. So I want to do things like a maid, and a nanny and all of those things. And I want to have the opportunity to like get to know those people as well, and they have like a part in the storyline, like maybe someone falls in love with the maid, you know what I'm saying? So I think it can be really really exciting to kind of have that difference, and I want to write up like a little bit of like a seasonal storyline for it, so I can kind of make it story based but also keep it like gameplay and like exciting. And then I try to like go through like all the different little things that I want to kind of happen, you know what I'm saying? And those will be like my episodes. So anyways, so I think there's gonna be about I think it's 11. I think it's gonna be 11 different what am I trying to say? 11 different kingdoms in my kingdom. And I'm going to show you what I've got so far for the kingdoms, because I do think that it will be helpful for you guys to be able to see this. Okay, here we go. So this here is what I'm kind of thinking. So like these are going to be my main kingdoms, and then these will be like the additional parts of that kingdom. So they'll be all ruled by the one kingdom itself. So like Willow Creek, I'm going to do their kingdom color as dark green. Their niche buildings, or like their specialty buildings kind of thing, is going to be that they're going to do a nectary. So if, you know, you want to become a mixologist, you have to go to school here. So culinary mixologists and freelance juice fizzers, they will have to go to school here to be able to be those things. And then they can go back home afterwards. So they'll have like a school here for those specific, like those specific jobs in game. And it will make like a big difference. And then anyone is allowed to do any of these careers over here. So like some of them I want to be a bit different. So like Ondarian and Delso Valley is going to be more so like a crime kind of kingdom. So probably have like some really bad people there, and there'll be like gangs and things there. And then in places like Ravenwood, Forgotten Hollow, and Moonwood Mills, we're going to have like Batuans and aliens there. So it's going to be like a different kind of like storyline there. But each one of these is going to have their own different storyline. Each person inside is going to have their own little storyline. And they each have like their own colors. And then they each have like their niche buildings, which are like the buildings that go with their specific, like with their specific specialty or whatever. So like barns and pet parks are going to mainly be in Brindleton Bay, but there will be a couple dotted around throughout the worlds. You don't necessarily have to go to these places to do these specific things, but it'll be what those worlds specifically are kind of like focused in on more so than anything else. So Willow Creek, like I said, is the nectary, and I'm going to build a nectary for this world. I'm still going to be doing all of this stuff where like my royalty has to do like these specific things, like I already mentioned. But that will come with due time. It'll be more so like during the gameplay that we'll get to do those fun things. And I'm going to kind of like make my own calendar in a sense, so that I can kind of like pinpoint exactly what day I want specific things to happen, and then I can kind of keep track of like who I'm going to be playing then and that kind of thing. So I think that's going to be really fun. I'm really excited, and we're going to be starting on the 5th day of January in my thing. It's actually summer in my thing, but I'm going to put it to spring. I'm going to just change the season to spring, because I think that will make it a little bit easier for me to just start here on like spring. I know I've played the Willow Creek Royals. I don't know how many days exactly, but I know I've played them quite a bit before. So it's not like a huge deal if, you know, they don't get all 5 days. It's not gonna be a huge deal. It's not gonna be like a big deal to them. I obviously have played enough where she's had a baby, so at least 3 days. So that's really good to see. And then on here, I'll be putting all of my royal family information. On this one, I'll be doing all my nobles. On this one, I'll be doing all my normal Sims, which could be any of these specific things, or just like a commoner who doesn't fall into any of these categories. And I kind of want to come up with like a military kind of thing where like we have like a military for each kingdom, and they might go to war eventually with like somebody that they don't really get along with and that kind of thing. So it'll add a little bit of drama to it, because some of our commoners might end up, passing away from the military or whatever else. So I need enough people to fill in all the positions, obviously. And if you guys have any suggestions of things that you guys could think of, I would really love to hear it. If you guys have any storylines that you think could be really fun to play out, that would also be something. Definitely shoot me a message about, or, even in Discord, you can send me a message on Discord with some of your ideas, because I am going to be writing up all of the storylines for all of the Sims, like I said. And then we're going to kind of just flip between all of the different kingdoms, all of the different people, and we'll be playing everyone in the save file on a regular basis, including the commoners, including the nobility, including the royals. It's going to be more of like a royal save file, but it's going to be based on like everybody in the world, which I'm really excited, because I know most people just kind of focus more in on like the royal families and their specific stories. But I think having the commoners have their own stories as well is going to be really fun, because it's going to be able to like tell a bunch of different stories instead of just like a couple of different stories. And yeah, so I'm really excited. If you guys have any Sims that you guys think would work really well with this kind of a gameplay, and you don't mind them being in my save file, please also let me know. I would love to check out your gallery items. If you just shoot me a message, or even just mention your name on the gallery in the comment, I will definitely check them out. And if I pick any of them, I certainly will edit them. I will try not to change any of their facial features or anything like that. So make sure that you're okay with like them being in my story, because I'm not sure exactly who I'll be looking for at the time. It could be like a good story, it could be a bad story. So just keep in mind that it could be any which way. But I will give credit to whoever the person is who created the sim. I will definitely give you the credit when that person comes up in the storylines. But anyways, I hope this is a good explanation of where I've been and what I've been up to. If you guys think this is a cool idea, let me know. I'm really excited to get back into my royal save. I've always really wanted to do it. And now with the new pack out, I haven't really played with it much. So this is going to be a way for me to go ahead and play with it and check it out. I still have all of my mods, of course, in, and we'll be playing with all of that as well. So I hope that you guys will enjoy this, like I said, and I will talk to you guys in my very next one.